Hi, this is Tech Writer Robert Evatt. Now, the days that Google was just a one-trick pony, an internet search, are long over. And in fact, it does a lot more than even Gmail and YouTube, things like that. It can do all sorts of things. And I'm going to take a quick look at all the other things that Google can do for you. Now, the first thing you want to do with Google is sign in. I've already signed in. The sign in button will be up here on the upper right. That's because Google's unified all of their sign-ins. YouTube, Gmail, everything else is all in one sign-in, so that's one thing convenient here. One thing to look for up at the top are all the major things that you want to do, like YouTube, Gmail, the news feed, things like that. But let's take a look at search. Now, the advanced search button is a little hard to find, but it's still there. So we're searching for spam, but that got us, oh wow, 1 billion hits or so. So go over to this little gear over here. That'll get you to all sorts of different advanced settings like this. And now you can drill down a little bit more, like, say, we want to look for Outlook Express. And get rid of, say, the actual meat spam, and that'll hopefully drill things down a little bit more. So, and here we go. We've narrowed down to 227 million. Well, that's a start. So now you might be wondering what this Play thing is. Well, it was announced for Android, but you can also get it on your PC. It's basically Google's marketplace where you can get music, books, movies, things like that. You can buy it directly from Google. But something interesting I found for you bibliophiles is that you go down to books from the More setting, and you can get access to all kinds of free books, usually classics, excerpts from magazines, things like that. You can even search for specific bits of text, and that should bring up, yes, Tale of Two Cities. Good classic there. Now, if you're curious as to what else Google can do for you, go down to More, and you can have all sorts of other things here. Don't forget that they have a shopping option, so, and now all of a sudden I'm getting all sorts of options for other books, or let's see what kind of prices I can get for Snuggies. Oh, I can get it for $2. Okay, looks like that bubble's burst. You get all sorts of options here, but you can find even more options, and they do all kinds of different things. Way too much that I can cover. Video editing, documents, things like that. Actually, let's take a look at documents very fast. Now, documents, you can do like word processing like Word, and also Excel and PowerPoint-like functions. And then you can store them online. You get 1 gigabyte of storage free. The good thing about that is that anybody can use these. You can collaborate on single documents. But one of my favorite hidden things about Google is iGoogle. Now, let's say you're tired of the boring, minimalistic Google. Well, here, now you can get one that's loaded with stuff on there. Whoops. And I've got some news feeds on here. I've got my Gmail feed, weather widgets, even a background. Now, adding what they call gadgets is very, very simple. You just click that button. You can find games as well. And now let's add Tetris on there. And once I go back, it should be there. And you can move it around however you like. There we go. Now let's say we want to move this down here. And it's fully customizable. You can find all sorts of useful things, useful feeds, things like that. But really, I've just scratched the surface. I just encourage you to go down to the big list of Google offers and services and just start searching.